What's that I hear? The tolling of that cursed bell. It's news time, baby. That's right. The hour is upon us. It's news time. Let's start in the marvelous world of the animal kingdom. 500-pound alligator found in Temple Terrace, relocated to new home. So this abandoned Coca-Cola plant had a gigantic 450-pound gator in it, the biggest of chunguses. Gator was found at the old Coca-Cola plant and had been living in the area for, quote, a really long time. People had been feeding the reptile, something that's illegal and dangerous. You've got a creature like this living in your backyard. You gotta appease that spirit. In the state of Florida, it's illegal to kill or harass an alligator without a permit. Wait, can you get an alligator harassing permit? There he is. Look at this big boy. Oh, lordy. Keep pets on leash and away from the water's edge. Pets often resemble alligators' natural prey. The Pomeranian. So majestic. I hope he has a long and wonderful life. What wild beasts do Americans think they themselves can take on? We took a further selection of animals and asked Americans if they thought they could triumph in battle against them without weaponry. I think that this is very illustrative of Americans, and particularly American men's drastic inability to estimate their own martial prowess. Everybody weigh in on what you think your power rating is. We'll go one by one. Do you think you could beat a rat in a fist fight? I think rats, no problem. You probably want to get checked out, go to the emergency room after if you've gotten any bites or whatever. I feel like I could take a house cat. You have somehow wound up in a situation where the cat is attempting to kill you and you cannot escape. Can you beat the cat in a fist fight? Goose. I mean, I could probably, but I'm not going to like the encounter. Like, the goose is going to irritate and hurt me a lot before I get that thing to the ground and pinned, you know? Medium-sized dog. Mano a mano, one dog I could probably take. Eagle. I wouldn't want to... I'm losing some face skin, maybe an eyeball, but I am gaining some really wicked cool scars. Chimpanzee, hell no. Chimpanzee, you're cooked. I'm sorry. I would rather fight a king cobra than a chimpanzee, honestly. I'm not gonna enjoy my fight with the king cobra. I'm gonna go all Ricky Tikki Tavi on it and go... Kangaroo, hell no. Pull your intestines out with its back feet. Some animals are really scared if you scream as loud as you can. Yeah, we can try the psychological game on some of these animals. It's not likely to work on the king cobra. The kangaroo, it will only make it more angry. Probably the chimpanzee too. I would much rather fight a crocodile than a wolf. 8% of mother said that they could take gorillas in a fist fight. I want to see a picture of these dudes. Yeah, I'm thinking Andrew Tate fans, exactly. Yeah. I'd love to see them try, let's put it that way. 8% of people think they could take an elephant? Why do they think that? How do they think that? How does an unarmed human even hurt an elephant? You cannot hurt it in any way that matters. I'm going to lure the elephant into quicksand. Proud Papa Punxsutawney Phil welcomes first children with wife Phyllis. Did you even know Punxsutawney Phil was married? The woodchuck couple recently welcomed 2 babies into their lives. 2 babies. Aw. Phil's personal life is typically clouded in mystery. We've got some crazy lore here. According to his fact page, their union will be short-lived since only Phil drank an elixir of immortality in order to forever predict the seasons. The Punxsutawney Phil lore just dropped. I didn't realize that Punxsutawney Phil was apparently immortal. They fed the ambrosia to Punxsutawney Phil. Have they been keeping this immortal creature alive? How long has the Punxsutawney Phil thing been a thing? What do we have next? Putin wants Russia to create its own video game consoles. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have all halted official sales in Russia following the country's invasion of Ukraine. Putin's response is, all right, we'll do it ourselves. I am so curious to watch the development of this console and the unbelievably Slav jank titles that will be developed for it. Coming to GameStop, yeah. What would be a good name for this console? The Master Blaster and Margarita system? Bulgakov heads in chat. Sound off. I don't know if that one's going to have market penetration. The Gopnik box. The Cheeky Breaky box. Tekken director apparently keeps getting requests to add a Waffle House stage, which I get. If you've ever eaten at a Waffle House, you understand that after 2 a.m., PvP flags are automatically on. 3 a.m. you can sell your soul for an all-star special. What is your hash brown order? Do you get them scattered, covered, smothered, capped, chopped? Harada followed it up with another post thanking everyone who explained it and saying he understands, but went on to say, the restaurant has both the trademark and the rights to the restaurant, so if the restaurant's chain's headquarters refuses to accept my proposal, it will not happen. The ball is in your court, Waffle House. Inside the huge pile of rubbish hiding $1,500,000,000 in Bitcoin. There's gold in them thar hills. Witness the tragic hero of our tale, an early investor in cryptocurrency, tracked down the locations where he believes more than 8,000 Bitcoin he accidentally threw away may have wound up buried. Retrieving the drive would require excavating a potential 100,000 tons of rubbish. The owner has visited the site many times. That makes me laugh so hard to think of this guy. He can't let it go. And I get it. It's $1.5 billion. Some of the stuff that arrives is sent off to the incinerators. His hard drive may have already been melted down into an ingot. There's just no way. The fella should just forget about it and move on. This is the face of a man who cannot forget about it and move on. It's a $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. Yeah, wow. It's almost like fake money can disappear at any time. Oh no. Anyway. This poor dude. I feel for him. I honestly do. Robocop down. Oh, sevens for Robocop. Robotic police dog shot multiple times, credited with avoiding potential bloodshed. The first fatality has happened. A robotic dog is being thanked by state police in Massachusetts for helping avert a tragedy involving a person barricaded in a home. Person then shot at one of the other robots in an outdoor swimming pool before police deployed tear gas and arrested them. It could have gone worse. It may have prevented a police officer from being involved in an exchange of gunfire, which if you read between the lines there, like you send a police officer in, he's gonna kill this dude, you know? I don't like these robo-dogs. At least the damn robo-dog didn't have a gun on it. In cases like this, I am in favor of sending in the robot because I don't want people to be killed. Security expert advises viewers not to film themselves if they're ever trapped in a submerged car. Quote, no. Here's the situation, adventurer. You have hydroplaned and sailed your vehicle into the lake. What is your first move? A, smash open a window. B, wait for the car to fully submerge before opening the window or door yourself. C, film a TikTok. Cry, panic, hyperventilate, and make a YouTube short. In my car, I have everything for multiple different scenarios. This guy is strapped and ready to go. Make sure you're not wearing anything that's going to weigh you down like an anchor. So get naked. Well, we live in a society. We live in a society now when anytime there's an emergency, what's the first thing people do? They take out their cell phone and they want to film it. No. Don't do that. Sorry about the intrusive thoughts. No, they're dress rehearsals in your mind for calamitous and apocalyptic events. If you have trauma, don't. That's my suggestion, is you put it in the vault. You take all that, take all those dark things, and we ball them up into a tight little ball, and we put them in the vault, and we press them way down inside of ourselves where they can't ever hurt us. Towns' graves can be reused under new law. Bishop Stratford is the first English town outside London where graves on unconsecrated land can be reused. Times are tough. They say two's company. BOGO on these. Digging that grave to a greater depth and then reinterring the remains, sometimes in a new coffin, and then you just stack them, baby. Now even the dead have to have roommates. I know. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, avoid this town. Seriously. The zombie density just doubled. We are pleased that this solves a problem in perpetuity. What a ghoulish phrase. I gotta love it. Yes, the council is pleased that this solves a problem in perpetuity. Stack those bodies like Lincoln logs. We're free at last, friends. We did it. We conquered the news. We're free now to do whatever we want. We did it! Yay!